We also don't currently have the start on the clock because that is in the hands of the lovely Chuck Jam Timer. And off we go.
All right, we'll keep you updated until we get that overlay back.
And Jammy Dodger looking for the space on the outside, but that was shut down by some absolutely stellar Canadian defense. But as I say that, we have Jammy Dodger out as lead, but hot on his tail is Everton. Bit of jammer on jammer fun. But, you know, to no avail. However, it does appear that, some glorious reforming, but it is Everton out, and I believe that is 4 points apiece for both jammers. I felt like maybe Jammy was making a call, but no.
No. We saw maybe one of their blockers saying call it, but I don't know, focus more on blocking, a little less on calling it. You stop that jammer.
There is an entire bench coach crew.
There's an entire bench crew telling you when to call that jam off, including third base coaches.
And as it happens, that means that we actually have Great Britain starting off with 4 and Canada just snipping a point to make that 5.
Okay, 5-4 game. Let's go. Canada, Great Britain. Colony versus colonizer. No.
You can say it. You can say it. Like it's what makes.
We know it's up. Yeah.
What's great about Britain anyway.
I'm from the other one. I'm from one of the other colonies anyway. All right, here we go. Canada lead jammer. That is Speed Demon.
Serial killer using some beautiful footwork on the outside, but that is some absolutely excellent offense from April Sowers, number 180. I've been super impressed with their skating.
Oh, so good. Also great jammer earlier, and we did see it was a great offense, but Speed Demon had 1 foot out, so had to recycle back into turn 1, still working their way through.
Yep, and we now have Serial Killer looking to make up some of those points. And straight, beautiful footwork on the inside. And as soon as Speed Demon is declared lead, very smartly calling it. And actually, that's now leaving the score. Bit of a lead change already.
Okay, lead change
at 12 and Canada at 9. I really hope that this is one of those games where it is tit for tat all the time.
Oh my gosh, yes. I want my little health watch to be like, oh my gosh, why are you freaking out right now? It's already.
Are you going for a run?
I'm going for a run. I'm freaking out. No. Little official timeout. Well, that gives us a chance to talk about our sponsors really early on.
Oh, can I quickly mention our lovely non-skating officials before we do?
Oh yeah, do it. Go.
Okay, so just in this opportunity, I would love to say that our head NSO for this is Le Mesh Tis, and I'm so sorry if that is not how you're supposed to say that. It is TSE with a little thing and a TSE. Say. Yeah. So sorry. We have penalty and lineup tracking is Hermione. It's like Hermione, but with an extra min. Hermione. Okay.
We're gonna have to do
I
our
am
best.
so sorry. I'm just.
We barely got skater pronunciation.
I mean, I can barely speak English at the best of times. So jam timing, we have Chuck. I can do that.
Chuck.
Scoreboard operator is Alpen Yeti. Scorekeeper Jermaine. Scorekeeping, we have Velt Tally. Penalty box manager Bish. Penalty box timer. Now, this is a hand rating run, not a pronunciation one. I cannot tell if these are S's or G's, but I think it's Rigmag Tigris. It could be Rismas Tigris.
It could be anything.
But this is a handwriting issue. And then the other penalty box timer that we have is Kuyan Bunga, which is like Calabunga, but
yeah. And then we have Hawabunga.
Yeah.
For Team Canada. So, BFFs in the box.
So I'm just going to say we have some glorious Team USA skaters standing directly in front of us. Go love you, move your ass.
Because I can see the screen sort of, but it doesn't give me all the info I want to see, which a lot of the nonverbals come from the officiating crew.
Yep.
And also, let me hit these sponsors while we're sitting
Yes,
here. Our main sponsor is My Roller Derby. It's a French roller derby skate shop. They've got a nice booth here. They've got all kinds of stuff. All the things people could need this weekend that they forgot at home or have lost or have broken.
Oh, yeah. And we have, skating officials that are on fully borrowed kit.
Fully borrowed kit. Yeah, absolutely. Including one of our own announcers, I think. So we've got MVP sponsors, so 888, 187 Killer Pads, and the Sucker Punch Skate Shop. And our technical partner, Alke, is a French-based jersey manufacturer, woman-owned, and providing a World Cup refs with high-quality jerseys. So thank you so much for providing these jerseys, Alke. And, on some of the stream, you do see we've got their banners up on the walls. And it looks like we are getting back to this gameplay now.
Yep. I believe that timeout was to make sure that all of the skaters had their numbers visible on them.
Ah, yes, got to have those numbers visible. Golden Eagle up against Chucky Lee Ray.
And some absolutely tenacious jamming from 07, that's Chucky Lee Ray. Taking it sensible and slow, making sure that they are recycled. But in that time, we have Team Canada. Is that Golden Eagle coming out? As lead. Very, very distinct skating style in that they are
Yes, so Eagle out with the footwork on that inside line, got the pack broken up. Looks like they were looking for their jammer, but you got to stay right in front of Golden Eagle or he is gone.
Yep, so and I can see the sweep coming from Howabunga on the outside.
Yep, swing and a miss, swing and a miss. Gonna spin around, pops out of bounds, but is calling off that jam before he goes out of bounds there. Not gonna pick up a penalty, but he is gonna pick up 4 points. Is that a lead change for Canada? I think so.
Yes.
17-12, Canada in the lead, 26:36 on the clock.
That is kind of what we wanted. We did say, look, let's have a tip.
Be careful what you wish for.
And interestingly, so we have Max Payne from Team GB, number 101, who has jammed this entire tournament, has been a primary jammer for Team GB.
Okay, now blocking?
Here we go is brace, yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go. Sometimes you need a break.
It may also be that length on track is what is needed. And we have 66 from Team GB, that is double tap, who has made it out as your lead jammer. I feel like Max may very well be in that situation because they're also an exceptional blocker. What you will have seen is some absolutely glorious jammer on jammer happening on that outside apex. And a few eagle-eyed folks at home may be wondering why that was not a cut track being called on double tap. And the reason for that is that the initiator, that is the other jammer, Everett, also went out. So both of them did some good stuff, but they both went out, they both went in, nothing happened. So we have not a lead change, but very, very close. Great Britain are now on 16 and Canada are now on 17. And 5 minutes down, 25 to go. Track champions doing some repair.
April Sowers, actually, we've been seeing jamming a lot today now here as the pivot, but we do have Speed Demon jamming for Canada up against Jamie Dodger for Great Britain. It is going to be Jamie Dodger, lead jammer, taking the spill, but we are seeing a forearm call from an OPR on Jamie Dodger.
Yep.
So everybody's kind of looking to see what's going on here. And it looks like Speed Demon also heading to the box.
So we're going to have the good old-fashioned jammer switcheroo.
Jammer switcheroo.
And this is going to test both of our blocker packs into who is going to make the most of this kind of distraction situation.
Bridge catches Speed Demon, but it's not enough to stop. So this is going to be the full 2-minute jam. We got a minute 20 left to go, so it's going to be the defense game now. Speed Demon coming around on a scoring pass here. I do believe he was still on his initial.
Do you know, as much as I love Jamie Dodger right now, I just want to give him a big kick up the bum. And
Why?
Say, yeah, just very,
Why?
very, very.
He's doing his best.
He's doing a very leisurely pass.
He's doing his best. Like he just beat this big tripod here, this big Canadian tripod. Knock down the top of that tripod.
And it's so easy when you've been sitting comfortably to say like, come on, man, put your back into it.
Save your energy, yeah. All right, Speed Demon also now picking up 4 more points, hanging on to that lead for Canada.
Oh, beautiful
Jamie Dodger. Yep, knocked out by Howabunga. Looks like the Canadian pivot is passing off Jamie Dodger to Howabunga, who's knocking him out again. Jammers just really determined to be physical in this game. Going through, looking for the way out.
Yep.
Maybe looking for the refs to give a direction to that's 180 April Sowers there for Team Canada.
Yep, I am going to respectfully start throwing things at people that stand directly in front of us.
Honestly, I'm about to go there. What do we have that we don't love? This pen, I don't like this pen.
But I have to say, like, the body positioning from blockers and jammers in this situation
honestly
is absolutely epic. So Speed Demon does make it out just.
Oh, right. Big cheer from the crowd.
Yes.
For Speed Demon. This jam does finally end. Canada still in the lead by 2 points.
So we have Great Britain on 23 and Canada on 25.
See, everyone's like, oh, we don't know what's going to happen here. We don't know at all.
Dun. We have Serial Killer lining up to jam for Team GB, and we see Max Speed pivoting, blocking again, but now as pivot for GB, which is, again, first time this tournament and just into this game. We also have, is that Golden Eagle? Yes,
Yep, Golden Eagle and Serial Killer. So if you jam together 3 times, that means you're best friends. So they've already been together twice.
Yep.
So here we go, Golden Eagle lead, jammer for Canada.
And this is the difference between having all 4 of your blockers on track and having the opportunity for some of that offense.
It's true.
And that Serial Killer is doing an absolutely fantastic job.
Going for the bean dip, but running into 777. That is Hatchet Girl for Team Great Britain.
Yep.
Running right in and falling down. I love it when it happens. Not gonna lie. When somebody runs into me and they fall down, that's the best. I love it.
A few penalties being called last minute, so we have GB blocker pivot in the penalty box, as we do for number 911 from Canada. Oh yeah, it's Max Speed. Like you can tell.
You know that kid? No.
He's like about 10 foot taller than everyone else. But for Canada, I believe it's Killer Ella.
Yep, it is.
Also serving time. Serving time. That sounds very dramatic.
Serving 30 seconds.
I know. Lining up to jam for Canada, it is 1-5 Everett, and lining up to jam for Team GB. I actually can't quite see. I believe
so here we go.
0-7.
Yep.
Oh, you want to play that jammer on jammer card?
Jammer.
Oh.
So, okay. Oh, wow. Lead jammer, Great Britain. That is Chucky Lee Ray.
Yeah, but hot on his tail, we have Everett, who...
Everton does that.
Yeah.
Everton does that, yeah.
Very, very speedy.
Very good at following the other jammer out as well, I've noticed.
Yes. Inside line and an apex jump.
Whoa, almost. Yeah, almost taken out by 898 there for Britain. That was Explosive. Yeah. But just a swing and a miss. A really close miss.
Yep. And very smart time for the call off there. All right, for Team GB, picking up 2 points that pass. So
10-point game now, biggest spread so far.
8-point game.
8-point
You're
game.
so hot.
Math is so hard.
No, you're just so hot in the score. They haven't even dropped off their points
I know,
yet.
I love it. It's even.
So we have Canada 33, Great Britain 25. Lining up to jam, I believe it is double tap for Team GB. I can only tell from the hair.
Yep.
What
there you
beautiful
go.
offense.
Wow, that was gorgeous.
Yes.
And fast.
It
was so fast I didn't see it.
And let's see if we can do some of that offense again.
Wow.
Yes.
Again, that speed, just 2 steps and jump.
Yep. And very proud of that land. Not gonna lie.
It should be.
That ankle strapping is my handiwork.
That ankle strap.
So yes, absolutely thrilled. Oh my goodness, it's April Sowers as well, who is one of my favorite skaters of this tournament.
Honestly, amazing.
Yeah, not gonna lie, strapping double taps ankle with the strict instructions.
Do you tape it?
Yeah. I believe, and I can't say what I actually said to him as I was strapping the ankle.
Sure.
It was, this tape comes off immediately after you finish skating.
Okay, there you go.
It is designed to immobilize your ankle. It is not designed to be on for a long time.
No, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Strapping the living bleep out of it.
Here we go again. Golden Eagle versus Jamie Dodger.
Oh,
Jamie Dodger
wow.
again picking up lead for Great Britain. They want that lead change.
Yes.
Golden Eagle having to work really hard to get out of here. We do see a Great Britain blocker following, but not going to catch Golden Eagle once he's got the jets going either.
Yeah.
So all these jammers, it feels like it's not worth running after them. Jamie taking a few, going for some points. Oh, looks like Golden Eagle fast enough to pick up 2 as well.
Yep. And this is absolutely just that human reaction situation where I'm calling it at precisely the time that I want to call it, but then maybe not accounting for the fact that other human beings need to see that, register that, and then interpret that call. So we are now back to a 4-point game. Great Britain on 35, Canada on 39. We knew this was going to be a good game.
We knew this was going to be a good game.
Just looking at both of these teams' style and intensity, and oh my goodness, Serial Killer out and lead.
And lead in a row.
Yep.
For Great Britain.
Love it. He's going to be so happy.
Oh, no, not lead. Going to the bottom.
Oh,
what cut.
It's a real shame.
Almost 4th lead in a row. They had 3 in a row before that.
And now we see why Max
Everton.
Speed has been put in to block pretty much one-on-one holding Everton whilst the rest of GP is keeping them in play.
That's smart, though. They got some smart coaches over there.
Yes, yes, and Everton now, Everett. Why? I keep talking about a football team. On another scoring pass, but we have a back block penalty being called on number 10 Valkyrie. So as Serial Killer re-enters the track, there is a bit of a
Star off.
blocker situation. Yes, I believe that he did not complete the initial.
Back
and we
block on
have
Everton.
we have a switcheroo.
Okay.
So we now have Serial Killer for Team GB.
Just done with the initial.
Just done with the initial. Star is back on, looking to score some points.
The GB tripod working together to hang on to She-Hulk here, hoping to push the pack out of play, but Cowabunga's pretty smart.
I feel like that
Taking
was
the
maybe
hit.
a little bit personal from Serial Killer though. I
Tiny
feel
bit.
like,
Jack in the Box was right there. He didn't have to do that one.
yeah. I feel like that was,
Save your energy, pal.
yeah.
Canada will come for you. Don't worry about it. Valkyrie back on the track and showing up. Yep, there. Canada will come for you.
Yep. And full use of the one-hand down rule.
Yep.
No pack being called. Any whistles that you may have heard were actually from the opposing track.
Correct.
And Serial Killer making it through. Beautiful spin, staying in play, and an out of play block being called on pivot that I believe is Cowabunga for Team Canada.
I believe so, yes.
Everett being held just by Team. I feel like
Pack
everything
moving
is
ahead or he'd be pushing him out of play, so the pack is staying with him.
Yep. I feel like everything that we're doing today is just. Everything is just, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're just doing a bit of a camera adjustment to get your gorgeous, gorgeous self back in.
No.
Yes,
Okay.
no,
I'll
there you
just
are.
scooch over. It's fine.
You good temperature-wise? Because they can put the fan back on
I'll
us.
make it. I'll
Have
make
we?
it.
Yeah,
I
we're
got
just
my
gonna.
fan. I got my fan right here.
We're good. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is so lovely. We have these beautiful people just making sure that everyone's
That's
okay.
great. Yeah. What more could you want? Air conditioning.
So
No.
fair,
Ice.
fair
No.
point. Okay.
So 47-42, Canada in the lead on the next jam here.
That
Barely
is-
hanging on. April Stowers
Yeah.
jamming for Canada, but
Chucky Lee Ray. And I have to say, almost entirely due to some absolutely beautiful offense that was coming in from Jack in the Box. For those of you, I really, really hope that, and I think it was that glorious side surf around the edge of the apex from Chucky Lee Ray. I mean,
There we go.
it worked for you once. I'm not convinced that you're going to be able to do that every time.
Nope.
Canada's a smart blocker team.
they are gonna get you. Yeah.
And, yep. Teammates helping relay that, saying, look, they're saying call it. They're saying
You
call it.
know, the only truly successful side surfer I've ever seen is Lady Trample.
We're on a tie.
We're on a tie.
We asked for a close game.
We
It's
asked
going to
for
go tit for tat. And what
40
did we get?
47.
47 apiece.
15 minutes to go.
Whoa. Halfway through and we are tied.
Oh my gosh.
I also really love that Wentz, who is currently pivot for Team GB.
Ooh, lead jammer, double tap.
Yes.
No, not lead jammer.
Nope.
Cut. Lead
penalty
jammer,
being called.
golden eagle.
Yes, and how things will change and ebb and flow. So, yep, that is Speed Demon. No, it is not. I apologize.
No,
that is Golden Eagle.
Yep. Oh my gosh, 4 points, so no more tie here. Canada back in the lead.
Yeah, let's see what GB and Canada do blocker-wise to try and manage this situation. Beautiful offense coming from Canada.
A swing and a miss from Hatchet Girl there for Great Britain.
Yep.
Eagle continues to score here. We do see double tap back on the track.
Yep, but he will need to redo his initial. So
Yep.
again, we have Golden Eagle scoring.
Big hits from Ace of Skates here.
Yep, Ace of Skates has also, I have to say, been to my little treatment booth. So I'm very, very happy to see him on track, and beautiful double tap, beautiful work. Who is out but not yet scoring, and we do have a backed block penalty there also being called on Nuts and Bolts.
On somebody. There we go.
Oh, this is so lovely. We have people coming up saying, I'm heading home now, and giving love.
Yep, this is the last game of the night on this track. We do still have USA versus the world going on. They are a little behind us, so that will be the last, I think, the last game of the night for them. Yep, that's the last game of the night on track number 1. So last game of the night, if you're here watching on YouTube, if you've been watching all day, Whatever time zone you're in, we salute you.
And we have an official timeout.
Okay.
But I believe that Team GB are now wanting to call this as a team timeout.
Team timeout.
Which for me tactically is an incredibly good time to take that one opportunity. You're just over halfway through the game.
Yeah.
And you
want to break Canada's momentum.
Yeah, absolutely. Canada's just had a couple of really strong jams, and
GB crowd looking serious.
Yes. Do you know the thing that I love the most is you can pick out parents. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So yeah, Serial Killer's mom is down there, and Ace Escapes' parents are up there, and
yeah,
I'm sure it's absolutely the same for Canada. Let's see if we can pick the family resemblance from the audiences.
That's hard, honestly. That's really hard. Because you get to know skaters by their skating style, so unless you see like the parents drop into a stance, it'd be really difficult.
Yeah.
All right, parents. I need you to just drop and let me look at you. Yeah.
Okay.
Do this with your face, so you can't see your.
Can
see your
everyone
forehead.
just orange rinds over the mouth and.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
So we have April Sowers looking like that they were going to be lining up to jam for Team Canada.
First jam for April Sowers in this game. I think so.
It's surprising because she has been
jamming mostly.
So I've seen a real mix from April Sowers. I've seen some phenomenal blocking. I've seen some phenomenal jamming. I just feel like April is one of these skaters that you can just put into wherever you need her to be, and she's going to deliver.
But honestly, it seems like all these kids I've seen today are really like triple threats. They can pivot, they can jam, they can block. You know, some have things they like to do more than others. But it's definitely been very interesting to see just how many different hats everybody's wearing, literally and figuratively.
And I do wonder how much of that is because, generally speaking, outside of the US, certainly, how many opportunities are there for juniors to really compete and play? So I imagine that it is, you be the jammer and then next time you block.
Yeah.
Because
everybody has to do it.
We have 7 skaters and we're going to make it work.
Everybody's got to do it.
So we are still on an official timeout over on this track, and I can see the Great Britain coach coming over and returning to bench now, so I don't know if there is some clarification over metric points or something that is needing to be rectified possibly in terms of paperwork. But no, we are straight back in.
Well,
Chuck the jam tamer says, no, we're heading in. Enough of this.
I don't know if they've been posting the QR code online, but if you are here watching and you got a program, make sure you vote for most valuable player. That's definitely happening. We do see both jammers out of the pack, but that is going to be lead jammer Jamie Dodger for Great Britain. April Sowers jamming for Canada, but has gone ahead. And yeah, Jamie's going to call that one off. Not let Canada score. That's wise.
It absolutely wise. Similarly, I think trying to run the clock for as long as possible in order to get the teammate out of the bin, but without, you don't want to risk the points.
No, not when you're still this close and you're down a little bit.
Speaking of people chopping and changing positions, we now have Everton. Okay, so I was saying Everton, and then I thought I was getting it wrong, and then I corrected myself to Everett, and now, this is what happens when you overthink as an
You were right the whole time, but anyway, Speed Demon is actually jamming now for Canada.
And Everton is actually taking the pivot.
All right.
As has Max Speed, so I feel like occasionally that whole switcheroo between jammers and pivots is a very smart idea.
Well, jammers know what jammers going to do, so Max Speed pushing out Speed Demon on the inside line, but it looks like Chucky Lee Ray is out of here, out of that pack. Lead jammer, a cut on Canadian jammer. This is exactly what Britain needed. Oh goodness, Chucky's calling it off.
Yep, and I actually believe that was communicated from the bench saying, actually, you know
what, great.
Fantastic job, we're going to start on a power start.
Okay.
And they're going to start on a power start
and they're sending out
Serial Killer.
Who's been very successful so far this game.
I'm not going to lie. I not that I'm allowed to have favorites as an announcer, but as a human being, Serial Killer has been my teammate for a good 2 seasons with New World Order in Manchester. Genuinely one of the nicest young men you will ever meet.
That's wonderful.
And similarly, we have Fridge and Chaz.
Nice juke there right around Killerella. Lead jammer, Serial Killer.
Yep. so number 5-8 for GB Chaz and number 1-2-3 Fridge, affectionately known by their teammates and opponents as the Bruise Brothers.
I love that. Is that an American hockey movie reference?
It's more likely, I think, to be a Blues Brothers.
The Blues Brothers reference? Okay.
Just speaking culturally, that is more likely to be the thing.
You know, that's a thing.
Absolutely glorious blocking from Canada at the front. Again, I think I made a comment when this was part of the WFTDA Canada team, is that there is definitely a coach out there that is really making those skaters use the full body mechanics.
Yeah, for sure. All right, here we go. Speed Demon now out of the pack, done with the initial after a lot of fancy footwork, trying a bunch of different things here. Serial Killer calling it off. Not apex jump 1 second too late, so no points there for Canada. But we are going to see some more points on the board for Britain.
I have to say, Speed Demon there just going, oh, it was a good jump, though.
It was a great jump, yeah.
It absolutely was.
And you know, you might have gotten it. You know, if it was half a second sooner, you might have gotten it. But these refs are definitely on it tonight.
Like a car bonnet.
Car bonnet.
I know. GB closing the gap now. So we have Canada on 63 and Great Britain on 52. We are back out again, and it is double tap. Who has made it out as your lead jammer? And oh my goodness.
Golden Eagle.
Yes, I feel like max speed really causing problems for Golden Eagle in a way that I actually haven't seen another blocker sort of challenge him in that way.
Sometimes it takes a jammer to know. Sometimes it takes a jammer to catch a jammer.
I would be looking at the outside, but I feel like those points. Oh.
I think I might have given him those points from this angle.
From this angle, but also.
But maybe not.
There may be a delay on the sound in terms of the whistles.
That's true. That's true.
This is why we have 7 on skates officials.
So many officials.
All of the things, because it is impossible.
But yeah, Great Britain inching back up here, maybe getting to a tie. Got 9 minutes left, plenty of time to do it. You see Odzilla holding down the Canadian tripod in the front here. Jamie Dodger and April Sowers. April Sowers, lead jammer for Canada. First lead they've had in a while.
Yes, and I'm not going to be a disservice to April and say that was fantastic, but it is also almost entirely down to that splendid offense.
Beautiful offense.
From Everton. Like, that awesome. And again, that is Jamie Dodger and Everton.
All right, they were like, you got max speed, we'll put in Everton. There you go, we'll catch him.
Yeah, and that is Everton in both those times that has really made things difficult for Jamie Dodger. First in terms of the offense, and then in terms of that one-on-one solo.
Really directing that 2-wall with 4-4. That's Howabunga for Team Canada. And they've got a blocker watching the pack there. We see a star pass.
Yes.
Almost a star pass. But yeah, completed to Fridge. Okay, Fridge.
Oh. And April Sowers calls that I really wanted to see Fridge jam. I just feel like that would have been.
We almost got it.
That would have been like a celebration in the way that Tank was for Team USA in the previous game.
Here we go. We're stopping on my number 71 for Canada. Lucky number.
Lining up. So it is Golden Eagle again for Team Canada. I can't quite see. Is it 0-7?
Lots of cheering.
Is that Chucky Lee Ray?
I think it is.
We've got some stamping and support going on in the bleachers, which is loud and exciting. Golden Eagle. Oh, I genuinely thought that he was maybe going to make that. So
almost, yeah, but knocked out by the second blocker here. And that's number 55, Superfly.
Absolutely.
Chucky Lee Ray
just happened to Chucky Lee Ray.
All the way back, yeah, Superfly. Lead jammer is going to go to Golden Eagle for Canada.
Chucky Lee Ray has really been controlled and contained by the Canada pack.
Yep, going to need some offense, I think.
Yeah, Golden Eagle. I just feel like Golden Eagle has this real, I don't want to say talent or gift because I feel like it is hard work.
Sure.
But just this ability to switch between power and precision.
Yeah.
And we have both pivots from both teams now currently taking some time out in the penalty box.
There you go, Chucky Lee Ray out of the pack now here, going for the scoring pass. We'll see if Golden Eagle lets it happen. And calling it off, but it's going to leave both of those pivots in the box. So a choice.
Yep, and I feel like at this point Canada are saying, okay, so it's more important for us to maintain this narrow lead than it is to potentially risk any points to GB or any mistakes to be made if we're fatiguing. And I feel like, again,
fourth game for everybody today, and I feel like Great Britain also, this is, they've been getting lead more than Canada, but these Canadian jammers are getting out pretty quickly afterwards. They've been holding on to not really very high-scoring jams. I don't think we've had anything more than like 10 or 12 points.
No, so, and again, I feel like
here we go. Another lead for Double Tap and GBR.
It is very much the successive offense. And interestingly, we have Jamie Dodger now blocking